저는 여러분, 아세요? 여러분 지는 얘가 그게 뭐래요?
Welcome. I don't even know. Here's the camera. Welcome, everybody, to today's live stream. I am wasted. I've been super sick yesterday, the day before yesterday, and I am still not okay. So if I sound or look like human feces, hope you will understand. Anyways, so I'm gonna introduce our wonderful co-hosts. Welcome, Mr. Sway. What's up, my friend?
What's up? Nothing. Just dying internally. Anyway.
That's the mood today. Guess who else? Well, I don't know if he's dying internally. Maybe he's the only one alive in this whole live stream. Welcome, Mr. Chris. He's been swallowed by I-dle. Look.
Yes. It's the best kind of swallowed. I mean, what?
Whoa.
How are you doing, my friend?
Watch your wording.
I'm good. How are you guys?
How are you all feeling about all the things we're going to talk about today, all the K-pop news we have today?
I don't remember it all, but I'm ready.
Ready to rock and roll. Let's check out the chat real quick. We have Mr. Jason. Welcome, Jason. What's up? Very nice to see you. Mogwai, what's up, my friend? Gam, it's Gangnam, my friend. You're going to be educated today. Start coming back, baby. Yes. Yep. I don't know who this weirdo is, but let's say hello. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, hey, get the fuck out of here.
Hello. I am very sorry to not know how to pronounce your name, but hello, my friend. Welcome. Hope you enjoyed the show today. We have several things to talk about, but the first thing we're going to talk about is it's a celebration. Tomorrow, well, actually later today in Asian countries, I don't know where you're watching from, but it's I-dle's 4th anniversary. Woo! Yep. Give a big clap. Give a big round of applause. Oh my God.
Round of applause. I'm ready for that.
It's kind of a bittersweet one. It's a bittersweet one because the first one without Sujin, I am doing this on purpose. Yes, I am saying so you can cry a bit, contain your tears, Neverland. But yes, it's the first one without Sujin. And I don't know if I-dle has published anything during the day. Well, it's actually not yet their anniversary, but they haven't done anything yet. But we're all expecting like some kind of live or something, right?
Yeah. We're all expecting it. We're hoping. I'm monitoring it, but I want to see how that goes, especially without Sujin. But still support them. So ready. Bittersweet. Good. All right. So my friend here is asking, did you already watch Soyeon in Masked Singer? I don't like. What this was my impression. What's the point of the mask? That was John Soyeon, and damn, you could so tell.
Them vocals.
I felt bad because it's like almost always on the show. It's like, oh my God, who is it? And then she started singing, and everybody's like, oh, yep, that's her.
Yep. So, I like.
She has just such a distinct voice that you can already tell. Like, but I think it's special, especially for us because we're fans. But to those that don't really listen, they're the ones that are like, "Who is that?"
You should see the comments on the video.
Yeah.
All Soyeon.
Yeah. It's funny. Like I saw a comment in Twitter that said, you can watch this video in mute and still realize it's Soyeon. Like the gestures, the hand gestures, and the way she moves, it's like so Soyeon. On top of that, she has a very, she has a very evident band-aid here to cover like her mark. That's like
she wasn't even trying. What was the point of the mask?
Right? But speaking about her performance, I was impressed. I was very impressed. Very impressed. Amazing.
I was impressed. I was more moved by the song choice than her vocals. Her vocals are great. But again, we're used to hearing her. But just the message in the song, I felt that she really exuded the song, and there was a lot of more emotion that I'm used to hearing her sing. I just felt that was like, I felt that performance. I wasn't there, but I felt it.
Right, because we all know how Soyeon comes from this place that she was being called ugly by everyone, literally trying to build her presence in the entertainment industry. So you're telling me that this is ugly. This is ugly. What's the hope for the rest of us people?
So if that's ugly, I'm screwed.
Yeah, I know.
What? That ugly? Oh my gosh! But she sang it in such a heartfelt way.
Yeah, exactly.
She's an amazing artist. That's why she can use emotional intelligence in her performance. But still, I know she used to say, "I know I'm ugly. I know I'm ugly." Like,
yeah,
you're not ugly, believe me.
Yeah. But that's why I like that performance, because Soyeon's not the type to. Everybody shows emotions differently. Like some people like cry and sulk longer than others. But what I like about Soyeon is no matter how many times she's been called ugly, like look at her now, she still uses that as like a kind of like the fuel for her passion. And you could really tell in her performance that even though she's been called all those names, told she's ugly, she's overcome it all. So I really, that's why when I told you I felt that performance, I was like, she's
like a bull. She never stops.
Yeah, she never stops. And that's how she shows it. Like, she's not going to sit there and cry about it. She's going to show you that you're wrong.
What's more inspiring than that? Nothing. There's nothing more inspiring than that. That's why we love Soyeon. Yes. Woo! We're all simping for Soyeon here. That's no secret. MBC loves Soyeon. Yes, I agree with you. Soyeon was a judge in My Teenage Girl. She was also, now in Masked Singer. English is hard. So many things. What else? What else was it? So many things. Anyways,
so many things.
They really love her there in MBC. So, I really hope they do something for the anniversary in the V-Live. The members, I don't know. I am waiting for that. Look, what's up, my friend? Look, like my program froze. Oh, now it unfreezed there. Dara and Park Bom from 21 praising I-dle is huge. Damn, you're so right. Did you guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, proud face. Yes.
Yep.
Yes, I did.
Yep.
Should I say something, or should my face talk for me?
My face will talk to me. No, but that was iconic. I wasn't expecting that, especially Park Bom. She's so precious. So that
we're also proud, like proud silence.
Exactly. We're just like
no, I think it was Sandara that said something about that I-dle was going to like continue the legacy, something among those lines. And what I can see, and this is a personal thought, but like Soyeon puts talent and performance before visuals, and this over exploitation of visuals and choreography is something very like of K-pop right now. But this is more like OG K-pop. Like we care about the music, and you could see that. For example, there was a little hint that I like to mention in My Teenage Girl. I don't know who of you watched My Teenage Girl, but there was this girl that I think she was the first audition ever. It was like a little bit of a more like on the chubbier side girl, not the typical beauty, not the typical visual, let's say. And she auditioned with a girl. And Soyeon brought her back even though the curtains didn't open, because she showed like a lot of talent for performance and like attitude. And Soyeon brought her back. She was like, I don't care if you are not like the visual people are expecting, I'm bringing you. And she lasted until one of the last elimination rounds. So
she was there for a while.
It's like everyone judges by the appearance, but then they get surprised when the talent shows. They're like, oh wow, this is so good. Like, of course it's good. Of course it's good. Like, I feel like Soyeon is like bringing that spirit in nowadays K-pop, but that's also why she's so misunderstood. And that's the root of all her songs, you know, against prejudice.
I mean that's why when there's one performance on that show where near the beginning, she got really mad that the audience, I don't know if everybody remembers the infamous scene where she was saying that you guys basically let these people through. They're not really that good, but you let them through just because of the visuals. When there were people back there who deserved it, who you didn't. And she said something like, the audience or the judges need to press the button with a more sense of responsibility. And she's like, I'm not even angry. I'm so angry, I'm not even angry. I thought that she had a lot of guts to say that, because usually judges are like not like because she didn't talk crap. She gave it like it is, and she wasn't afraid to speak her mind. She wasn't saying like, she wasn't talking down to the girls. She was just saying like the whole situation was unfair. But she's right. But she actually had the nerve to say that. I mean, not the nerve. She actually had the courage to say that. I was happy. I was so glad that she said that. Finally, somebody said it.
She's so classy with her delivery at the same time. She's like amazing. But this is the thing. You can always do something about visuals. It is 2022, okay? You can do so many things to make your visuals better. For example, Soyeon was one of those examples. Like, you're ugly. No, you're ugly. Look. What the industry would have been missing if she didn't like have the spirit she has. But anyways.
Exactly.
Yeah. We have another question. By the way, do you all stand classy? Can't wait for May 5. Do I stand classy? I will decide it once I see the comeback, but I am very, very interested in seeing that. And I am very excited about the comeback. Yes.
I am.
Your opinion, guys?
Too. I'm excited. But again, I don't stand them because I don't know enough about them. So once I hear what they have, then I'll decide. But I want to see what they're all capable. I like collectively as a group. I want to see what they're all capable.
Exactly. Yeah, they didn't put Hyunhee there, so I'm a bit butthurt. Sorry. But okay, whatever. Let's focus. The girls that are there, I like most of them. Let's not prejudge, okay? Let's not prejudge. Let's see how they perform, and let's just base our opinion in performance. Let's follow the Soyeon path.
Follow the Soyeon path.
All right, guys. So next topic is PSY Comeback.
I liked it a lot. I thought it was refreshing, especially SUGA's part, but I also really like SUGA. So,
how did you feel, Sway? You told me you were a big fan of PSY.
I love him. He's hilarious. It felt more fun and lighthearted than most stuff you try to hear, where it's trying to be deep.
It was really. That's why I
No,
thought it
like
was refreshing. It was like not taking himself so seriously.
he did the little Gangnam Style dance when he got out of the car in his blue tuxedo.
Yeah. Yep. It was what that. That's the song. That.
You
I
know,
liked it.
I reacted to it like live. I stayed awake until 2 a.m. here. I was very sleepy, but that video woke me up, okay? That video woke me up. I was like, my reaction when I just saw him entering the video, like, I'm back, baby, after all this time.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes,
Yeah, it's like my childhood. I was like, oh my gosh, he's come back.
right.
I was
And
so excited.
we all remember Gangnam Style because that was like a worldwide hit. However, he had many other songs that were very good. Like New Face. New Face is great.
This was the first time I've heard him since Gentleman, which came out
Gentleman,
right after Gangnam
another
Style.
great song. Yeah.
So first time in 9 years since I've heard him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's around his 40s. Like, I saw his interview with Jessie in the show interview, which by the way was last show interview with Jessie. Did you know that? That was last show. Yeah. But anyways, she was interviewing her boss, so that was a very hilarious interview. Like, I really recommend you guys, for those who didn't watch it yet. But what I think about the song, all right, I think the song preserves the spirit of PSY, like the things that made him famous, they are intact. I think that he was very successful at preserving that, but at the same time giving like a fresh, new touch to it. It doesn't sound like 2012. It sounds like 222. And the part where SUGA joins, all right, what was your reaction about that?
I loved it because, again, I love his raps. Like, I listen to him as August D. My brother loves him too, so I am used to it. I was just going into it, I was just wondering how they would mesh together because there's two different styles, so I was very
weird mix.
Yeah, like, what's gonna happen? But I liked it. I don't know. I think Sway liked it too.
What?
Like, what?
No, that was
You liked it too, right?
That was the first time I've ever heard anything from BTS or him, and I was impressed. He did good.
You know what? I have some. It's not the first time I heard BTS or anything, but for me, BTS is like a mass of boys. I don't distinguish one from the other, but not because I don't want to. It's just that I never like had the opportunity to look into them. But when I saw this performance, like SUGA's rap impressed me. Like the sound of it was so good. I was like,
great.
This is just top notch, you know? And I want more. So this makes me want to look into BTS, right?
Yep.
So I said that in my reaction, and people were all like commenting, like, yeah, but please don't pay attention to all the toxic fans. Like, we true armies are good people. Like, okay, don't worry. Like, there's always toxic people in every fandom, in every place, right? I won't judge you for that. Like, there's always going to, like, come on, there's toxic navies too.
A lot of them.
A lot. So, but yeah, that was my conclusion. Like, I want to look more into BTS because that sound, like, then I saw some like performances. I got addicted to the song. Like, I just watched everything. I was standing PSY like this 40-year-old man, and I'm standing, woohoo! So excited. But I miss SUGA in the rap part when he did it on his own. I miss SUGA, so please bring SUGA more. And I really like something about PSY, that is the way he structured his album and his marketing strategy. He is very smart. So he aligned with some other stars. He made a song with Hwasa from Mamamoo. He made a song with Jessie. Yep. He made more artists that I don't even remember.
I think he's
he made
44, isn't he? Isn't PSY 44?
Probably. Like, damn. This guy sleeps in Formol. He has in age a little bit. Damn, Joe, what do you eat? Anyways. Anyways, every song he has is a whole different concept. The Jessie song is like a heavy hip hop beat, like very Jessie style. Then you have the song with Wasa, it's like a disco, 80s disco. Oh, it's a whole journey. I really recommend the song. And it's like 12 songs. 12 songs. Okay, Guy took 6 years to make, but it's very well crafted. So I am very happy with PSY's comeback. I'm just so excited about it.
Exactly. See, quality over quantity.
Yes.
They're all about that with Blackpink.
We're gonna talk about that later. We're gonna talk about the Blackpink thing. I didn't say Blackpink comeback. I said the Blackpink thing. We're gonna talk about that later. That's going to be the last issue because we're going to be like fighting, hitting each other, slapping each other's faces. It's going to be that mess.
I don't know about that. Yeah.
All right, so we have Señorita Zulod. Welcome, my friend. Is saying, not standing classy, but excited and happy because they were Soyeon students. Exactly. I would probably sell a leg to have Soyeon as my mentor. Probably. Like, those kids are so lucky. That I want to shake them. I don't know if I want to. I want violence.
No, you don't want violence.
He's resorting to violence to get
I'm
something.
just kidding. Or not. But it's like, come on, dude. You have Soyeon as your mentor. You're in a survival show, and you're like this in the mirror. Do you have blood in your veins?
To be fair, she did take basically the worst team-ish.
Yes.
And they won. So that just shows how good of a mentor.
I think we should dedicate an episode to my teenage girl. Sway, I don't know if you watched it, but you should. You totally should watch it, and then we can fight and throw drinks at each other with our opinions, and fight with the chat, and we can all hate each other. But it's fine because it's over K-pop. Right? So it's just kidding. Oh my gosh, the most toxic show ever.
I was like, oh my god, okay. What happened to we're not all like this, guys, I promise.
No, but seriously, like, I have so many things to talk. Like, that's a really great idea. We should make an episode about that.
I gotta go grind. I gotta go grind the episodes.
Come on.
Yeah.
Chop. All right, so Señorita also saying, hope you all have happy lives. Are you saying that to us? Thank you very much, and hope
I love you.
Yeah, thank you.
That escalated.
Thank you.
How sorry, straightforward.
Yeah,
I mean,
That's fine. I look it's saying, not sure if it was discussed earlier, but over the weekend, Miyeon's Drive MB getting 5 to 6 million views on YouTube was amazing. Yes, that's another thing we're going to talk about. I think that's the next topic. It's around 10 million right now.
I think it jumped up overnight. Like,
I
think it was at 4 and then jumped up to like 10.
Yeah, I mean, so that's a big jump.
Overnight
initially.
To us, but that's like a day in Korea. So
yeah,
we have to. Okay, let's start from the beginning. We were very excited about Miyeon's comeback, and Miyeon came back. So
I mean, she was only gone like a month.
She was never gone.
No, I know. She's never gone.
But she still came back. And all right,
just changed costumes.
Let's talk. Yeah, exactly that. It was like he was a punk. She did ballet. Like, she was a punk, and then she went to ballet. But
that's a good one. Tomboy, and then okay.
Yes. Now let's talk about expectations versus reality.
Disappointed. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
No, that's fine. You can be disappointed. Like, you're allowed to be disappointed. Why not?
Yeah.
I'm collecting opinions.
Okay, so Sway first.
Just disappointed in that she didn't step outside of her comfort zone. The fact that it's so it's like predictable. So
it's like 2 million.
Yeah, except for the last song, Rain. That was depressing. I didn't expect that.
depressing. Like, did you like the last
The
song?
lyrics.
The lyrics.
The lyrics are depressing compared to the rest.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Like,
that's the
the
work of
lyrics
your
to
voice.
Rain.
Yeah.
Yeah. But didn't Oogie was part of that one, right?
Yeah.
So it makes sense. It makes sense why it's
It
depressing.
makes sense.
Oogie likes depressing stuff.
Chris, what was your opinion?
So I went into it like Sway. I was hoping that she would step out of her comfort zone a little bit and give us something more. I was expecting something else, but I was pleasantly like happy with the songs because it was basically Miyeon, because it was like the best way I could describe it. It's just like her album is just like you open the door on a nice spring morning, you the breeze to your hair. It's just a very like, it's not over the top, but it's not super underwhelming. It's just
It's like
you
chill
listen to.
music, right? Something you
Yeah,
listen
yeah.
You're chilling, driving, drinking your tea. When I reacted to it, I used the words, like, I use this analogy. I feel like when you get a cup of tea and they put too much sugar on it,
Mhm.
that you can't even drink it. Anyways, that means many things. First of
Yeah.
all, that it was like too pink, feminine, flowery Barbie dolls and unicorns for my taste. But that's my taste, okay? That's something personal.
Yeah.
As for the song, it was exactly what I expected, and that's not cool. That's not cool. I'm sorry. Like, I was expecting, like, blow my mind, come on, like, attack me, shoot me, just like Soyeon. But that's bad. That's a bad thing. I'm very biased. I am so biased. I'm sorry, guys. I am very, very biased.
No, you're good. You're just saying it. You're not doing it. We're good.
Now, that was like the negative point, but there were so many positives at the same time. This was the first time Miyeon was doing a comeback. And come on, I think that Miyeon has the most successful comeback of all the solo artists of I-dle so far. So we're all here like, yeah, I didn't like it, but she's like, hey, damn, dude, look at the numbers.
Oogie doesn't count.
No,
in my opinion.
But Oogie's was kind of the timing. It was a lot about the timing, literally back to back after the Tomboy comeback. She took advantage. Well, not took advantage in a good way of a good situation. So it worked in her favor too. I liked it. It's just more like a chill vibe for me. I'd have to be in the mood for it.
Soft and bright.
Yes, exactly.
When I want to be dark and depressed.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. What makes I-dle is that they are united in their uniqueness. Each one has their own very specific style. So, of course, if I am a fan of Soyeon, I'm probably going to want some hip hop, some, like, I don't know, something that, like, I feel like I'm being shooted, right? Something strong. Of course, Miyeon is not going to be my cup of tea, but I can also see why she's being so successful, and I'm so glad for her. Let's not sound hateful.
Oh yeah, no, I love her voice. It's just, her voice is suited perfectly for ballads. That's basically what it is. So like Soyeon's more rap, more aggressive. Miyeon's more light, like ballads, like all the OSTs she's done for Korean dramas. That is Miyeon, and I like that.
Right,
I can see Miyeon rapping into a flaming microphone, like, you know.
I think that Miyeon aligned.
Oh, she got muted. Miyeon was tired of the hate. Muted her.
I think that Miyeon, her essence, aligned so much better, like, with the Korean audience, right? Because that's something that here in Western countries we are not that fond of, which is this very, very feminine, not just feminine, but, like, innocent, cute, stable, nice. You know,
She does the actions.
ending
That's
fairy.
it. Yeah, they like
But
that.
but when it comes to visuals, like I couldn't take my eyes off Miyeon, even though it was like I felt like I was watching like a live screensaver that sounded very nice. It was like a very long perfume ad.
Mm-hmm.
The songs are good enough in my taste.
Yep, you are.
I do listen to them occasionally, but I don't get desperate to listen to them.
Yeah, it's not like you're not gonna religiously listen to it all the time.
I mean, I couldn't do that with any song, but it's like I hate seeing.
I feel like this is a very like Western opinion of that. I would really like to have the point of view of someone who is like a ride or die to Miyeon, you know, like I will kill for Miyon's picture, you know, so to talk to someone like that and to have them explain to us a little bit, you know, to understand more. I don't know. But yeah.
Like you said, their voices are unique, so that's what I like about them. Like I just like you said, Miyeon's voice is just it's suited for she likes to do one type of music. You just have to be in that mood. But just because we don't like it or we don't vibe with every song doesn't, discredit her talent. She's great. She's
Of
great.
course. Of course. Yeah. And also like the presentation, the album itself is absolutely beautiful. Miyeon is a sweetheart. Everyone loves her. I've seen all the content she's making. Like even though I'm saying this, I saw all the content she's making. It's very high quality. Just not my cup of tea. But anyway, let's see what the chat says. The chat is saying. PSY is one of the reasons why I'm into K-pop with 4 minutes and also Wonder Girls. When I was 12, maybe. Oh my gosh, 4 minutes.
Wonder Girls. That was a wild.
Nobody like you.
I love Wonder Girls. Rewind. If you haven't heard Rewind, I recommend you listen to that song by Wonder Girls.
Then we have Alok saying, Soyeon once mentioned that she likes how BTS organically grown their career and would like something similar I-dle. They too are self-produced group and did not get very famous immediately. She's got a point there.
Yep.
Then I was a Blink before, but now I'm just a fan. Ha ha ha. By the way, I stand Blackpink since 2019. This is our last topic, and I feel the same way as you, my friend. We're all like holding back here because
I was gonna say I'm gonna wait until you get to it. I don't want to veer off topic, so I'm waiting.
Let me read the last comment.
Okay.
And we will decide what happens after.
And then we will flood the gates. No, I'm just kidding.
About the Yuki composed song in Miyeon's album, Yuki had written hopeful lyrics, but Miyeon said she changed it to be more sad, to be more in sync with the music. Can you imagine that conversation? Like, Yuki's like, okay, let's give hope to Neverland with this song. And Miyeon like, no, let's make them cut their veins with the hot dog.
I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, I feel like hearing that, I feel like it'd be the other way around.
I feel like we could just be looking at her like, you want sadness? You want sadness?
Yeah. I was like, what? Are you sure?
This isn't you.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? It's so weird, right? I just feel like thrown off by that info. Like, really?
I mean, I could see Oogie doing it for Miyeon because how she is, but I couldn't see Miyeon saying no. Sadness. We need sadness.
Well, maybe it was an attempt of like balancing the contents of the album, right?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Well, I mean, sometimes when doesn't it happen to you guys? Sometimes like you're feeling like very depressed, like in the bottom of the hole of life, and you feel like a human trash bag that has been deteriorated, full of crap, and you get me. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to sink deeper with sad songs. Haven't you done that?
No.
No. When I'm sad, I try to get hopeful songs to get me out of the sadness, not go deeper.
Yeah.
I actually, I don't know if I'm a masochist or what, but like, I want to find a song that matches my mood. Like, okay, I want to hear something very depressive to cry the hell out of this song. Again. Again. Am I that weird? Come on, there has to be somebody around here who does the same.
Well, no, kind of. So when I put music to match the mood, but I won't make myself more sad. But I don't know if you guys know. Minnie did one of she did a mindset where she basically just like talked about her life and stuff. And one of her confessions, or she said it was like a controversial opinion she had, is she likes to, like, whenever she feels sad, she likes to not do like Sway said. He's like, I want to bounce back and get out of that. She likes to revel in her sadness and use that for like songwriting and stuff. I thought that was, I didn't know that. I didn't know that about her. So if she gets sad, she likes being sad and she doesn't rush out of it. That's
cool.
Crazy. Minnie from I-dle.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
No, not me.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
so those songs that like Escape, Polaroid, Moon, like all those songs, that's real. So
but dude, it is true. It is true. Everyone who's an artist here will understand. Will understand that you have to feel things to. Yeah. It is from tragedy that masterpieces are born. Just look at Put It Straight. I don't think that a happy person would have wrote the concept of anger inside of sadness. Yeah. And then everyone was like, ah, and then they were like, ah. You know what exactly. I mean?
Yeah.
And that's art too, because that's the good thing about art. It's very versatile and you can use a very broad amount of concepts. And that's an amazing thing about I-dle. So I can definitely understand where Minnie comes from in that one.
Yeah.
Anyways, so next comment says, also the songs in Miyeon show off her singing capabilities. Some of the singing is incredibly difficult. I agree with you. And Miyeon pulled off everything very well. Yes, she did. She proved herself, definitely.
Yep, she did sound amazing.
Yep, she did.
And then Alok says, Polaroid is a Yuki song.
Yeah, I think you were thinking of Escaping already.
Yes, I was thinking of Escaping already. Thank you.
Anyways.
Misquoted, but yes. Wait, he got me.
All right, so this has been a very interesting success. How do you say? Of events. But now we're going to talk about the last thing. And this is where the mess starts. This is when we all hate each other. And this is Blackpink.
No one's gonna hit each other.
Comeback. This is Blackpink's comeback we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
Where even to begin with? When was the last time we had a Blackpink comeback?
As a group?
As a group, yes. As a group, yes.
Lovesick Girls.
Lovesick Girls? But that was like ages ago. Oh, I see why everyone's so angry.
She's like, I see it now. It was like a year-ish ago, but still, like, it's been a while. Almost 2 years? But yeah, Lovesick Girls was their last song.
I got into Blackpink when they just debuted, you know? I was in the 2016 wave. And it felt like this tsunami in the K-pop industry. What happened? Did something happen, Chris?
No, I'm holding it in. I'm holding it in.
You're holding your opinion. No, come on. I'm just trying to make some weird introduction, but say it.
No, I was saying I was like you from the beginning, and it was making waves. Everybody was like, "Oh, this is the new next best thing," and everybody was so into it, including me. I'm not gonna lie, but the more I got into it, the worse it got. Like with I-dle. And when I found out that this, like, fast forward to right now, I'm not happy. I'm not a happy boy.
You're not a happy Blink.
No.
I see you. What about you, Sway? Are you a Blink? Do you consider yourself a Blink?
It's yes, but it's been recent that I got into them. Which
so
I've
you haven't been disappointed.
I've had to go through the pain of waiting this whole time. But since I've joined them, so I've got the I-dle singing "How You Like That" or dancing to it on that show, going to concerts together, celebrating Christmas or whatever all together. So my I-dle Blink crumbs, they've been.
Oh, when they were in Stray Kids concert, it was Lisa, Shuhua, and Minnie, right? Oh, that makes me so happy. I just love that friendship. Like in my weird head, I dream that I-dle and Blackpink end their contracts and, like, I don't know, collaborate a lot. I don't know, make music,
Make a giant girl group.
Maybe not a giant girl group, but like collaborations, interactions. I want to see them interact. I want the substance, So
I mean, they interact a lot,
but more. I'm greedy. So, anyways, I was going somewhere with my introduction. So, all right. Yes, it felt like this tsunami, amazing. It was something that was sweeping over everything else. That's how it felt Blackpink was. And for a minute, they were that. They showed that they could keep up with it. They showed the quality wasn't decreasing. Like, all the comebacks they've done so far, I love them. There's not there's only one song that I'm not that much into, but it's just one song. All the rest, I love them. They have like this bad girl energy, I don't know, and they serve in very versatile ways. I think like they mastered, it's not they, it's the composers that mastered the girl crush concept. I think they are like the role models in that. And the girls are amazing, like they can perform so well. But yeah, I thought at first that maybe this draw of content from Blackpink was something more strategically like made. Like, okay, we are very elitist. We are not. We don't do the same other K-pop groups do because we are that much of a group of princesses. But then that elitist gap turned into abandonment, and we fans have abandonment issues. We feel abandoned. Speak, Chris. Speak. Don't hold back. Come on. I know you're dying to say something.
I mean, I have a lot to say, but I'm trying to be good.
You don't have to be good. You can be bad. I told you we're going to throw the drinks at each other in this part.
Well, okay, so I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. Okay, so even though I am, upset and I'm like, what the heck's going on with the whole, comeback, Jenny dyed her hair, we're excited. And then the article, they're doing the comeback, and then it's taken down. That did upset me. But as much as it did upset me, and then you see Jenny at Coachella, and then Jisoo yesterday was at a fashion event, and you see them doing all these things separately, and it's kind of like, are you even like either disband or what's going on?
When was the last time you were together, even, right?
They were together, like they did the like V Lives together, like since Love Sick Girl came out. Like they've been together, but it's not their fault. Like we have to understand. Like, I want fans to understand. Like, because fans are saying that they hate the girls and all these negative things about them, but that really irks me because it's not their fault. It's YG is the one that's pulling the strings. They're the one that says, "Oh, Lisa, you can't go to this," and Rose, you can't do this, and you can do this, and like they're the ones putting everything together. So the fact that the fans are getting mad at the 4 girls that are under contract is what bugs me. Yes, I'm mad that they're not coming out with music, but I'm not mad at those 4. I'm mad at YG. I
Yes.
want YG to do something because literally they have so much creativity. Like Rose loves music. Like out of all of them, she's hands down the one that loves the music the most, and she even finds goes out of her way after all her schedules are done. She'll go out of her way late at night instead of sleeping. She'll be playing her guitar and doing music because she loves it that much. So like let them give music. But again, YG does like quality over quantity, but also it's I don't know enough to know what's happening behind closed doors.
Thank you for
So
making that clear, that distinction, right? Yeah, this is not about the girls. The girls are just doing what the agency tells them to do. But the agency doesn't make sense, right? There's no single order for all of them. It's like each one is managed very differently and in ways that you don't understand. Like why don't they let Lisa go to a fashion event? Why the others go and Lisa can't go?
mm-hmm.
You know, they just treating the girls in such a well way, and it's so annoying because they could do so many things. They could, I don't know, they are being deprived of being their best version, right? And it's just so sad to see them that they just can't do anything. They're slaves of their contract. I think that's pretty much the story for most idols, right?
Yeah.
Especially when they're, I don't know, for me, well, of course Lisa is my bias, but like she is such a kind soul that it just hurts to see her like in that situation of like, I, I I can't do anything, you know, like
yeah,
I can't even say anything.
Yeah, that's why like I want people to understand like don't attack the mess like they're just the mess like not even the messengers like don't attack them.
Right.
Imagine how they feel. They're like, what do I do?
People are joking about how Lisa is spending more time with G-Idol than with her own members.
Yeah, I saw that. Seriously.
That's tragically funny.
She's hung out with every one of them except for Soyeon, like the current members. So we'll see if that ever happens.
Maybe I-dle will become a 6-person group again.
Oh my gosh. Well, we're very close to wrap up today the show.
Mm-hmm.
We're close to the hour. So any final thoughts that you want to say today about these topics? Like we can make a whole hour talking about like going deep into the Blackpink issue, into the My Teenage Girl issue. We're just like talking about many things at the same time. So if you're watching this in the replay, please let us know something you would like to like go deep with, right? So we can maybe dedicate an episode about that and talk more like in depth. Because like it's very hard to talk superficially about these things because they are so like nerve-wracking, right? And you can talk about this for hours and hours and hours. Like there's so many things, so much information. So please let us know. We're going to answer a few questions before we go. The first one is, by the way, can I know your top 3 girl groups? Guys, you start.
Wait, you start.
Okay, so I-dle, number 1. And these next 2 are because of him down here. Because of that guy right there. Yeah. 2's Dreamcatcher. I've been really getting into them.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 is a toss-up between Blackpink and Twice. I want to say Blackpink, but with what's going on with them, I don't know if I can put them there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. What about Chris?
My top 3? That's hard. Okay. My top 3 is hard because I've been in the game for a while. If I have to do all like not separating gens like Gen 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. If I have to do by quality of music, I'd have to say my top 1 is Wonder Girls. 2 would be. It's hard. 2 would be. I want to say Sistar, but at the same time, I also want to say Blackpink because I just put in my heart. So I'll probably it's a tie, 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 and then 3, yeah, G-idle. G-idle is too big
Three.
because
Three.
G-idle is fourth
background.
gen, huh?
Listen,
Because G-idle
look
is
at your
fourth gen.
I'm gonna pull off a Greta here. How dare you?
And they're actually the newest group that I actually like stand. So it should be an honor for them to be number 3 out of all those groups.
It should be an honor for
Right,
you to be
right,
mentioned by me.
So much competition. So much competition.
All right. Well, about me, I-dle is first. I reacted to that Soyeon solo, and my life has been a whole different thing. I have became an official simp since that day, and that never changed. Then, all right, so my favorite 2 groups are a thing of the past. My other groups that are not I-dle.
Yeah.
And I don't know where to place, which one to place in front of the other. And those are Blackpink and Mamamoo. All right. I got very, very much into Mamamoo, but I feel like it's a thing of the past now, you know? All the things I like to watch.
Damn.
That's okay. I said that's okay. Wonder Girls is in the past, but they're still
right. But like my energy is dedicated to them.
Oh.
Are almost none, because I am not that interested in their solo careers. Like, let me be shitty here. I react to Solar and to Monbiol and to Hwasa. It's not the same. I like the dynamics of all of them, but I also understand it. You know, they aged. They are like now in different chapters of their lives. Especially Win. She went like her own way there. Like she's more like an independent artist kind of vibe. And that's fine. But what made me a fan was the group. So that's something that I will enjoy what we have, and that's it. But with Blackpink, at least I have hopes that there's something new, which are constantly.
Like she's breaking up with somebody. She's like, I gotta choose this person. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm breaking up with you. I'm gonna be with Blackpink now.
It's like the ex-boyfriend who already got married and has kids, or the toxic ex-boyfriend who could have a possibility. I don't know, it's weird.
This is bad bullshit.
Forget the bullshit.
She means it in a good way. But I get
that. But yeah, I-dle is number 1, and it's just a very solid number 1. Very, very solid number 1. And I am interested in them and in their solo careers. So that's why they're number 1. I just love them. Although I feel like I-dle was harder to get into than Mamamoo. Like Mamamoo was like their personalities just sucked me in like so fast. I-dle was more the music itself and the concepts, and then slowly the personalities. It's nothing wrong with it, but for those who know Mamamoo, like I feel like Mamamoo is way less serious, so it's much easier to just, for my personality, because I am like to feel identified with that. I-dle is a bit more professional, more like, okay, yeah, the leader, hello, we are I-dle. Like, okay, sure. Mamamoo would be like, hey, well, all right, we have to say hi. It's different. Anyways. Yeah. So Alok is saying, I-dle being my first group has spoiled me. Oh yeah, I know the struggle. It is hard to go from a self-produced group who write personal and meaningful songs to other groups who don't do so. Yes, this is such a good point. It's like, yeah, nice, but did you write it? Do you even live, bro?
Yeah. No, people don't understand how it's funny, because when I first started listening to them, I didn't know that. I thought that, I assumed it was all written for everybody. Like, I assumed that they didn't write their own stuff either. I assumed that. But then when I found that out, it made sense, because if you really, like, for those who don't know them, their songs are not the typical, like, bubblegum pop. Like, they don't have the same concept. They're very different compared to other groups. And that's, like, even on an album each, on the same album, they could have songs that sound very different from each other. And I'm very impressed that they were able to, help with that music. So that was more of a reason to draw me in. So the music is obviously good.
Yes. I am very horrible, and I didn't read this comment. For me, I-dle, Dreamcatcher, and WJ.
Finally, another insomnia.
There you go. All high quality groups.
Yeah.
All very high quality groups. And I'm also like fan of songs sometimes and not groups,
I'm exactly the same. Like
So
I love a lot of the WJSN songs, but I just don't stand them. But that doesn't mean that they're bad. It's just
right.
Just
like how hard it is for you to start standing a group. Like, are you like very picky with who you stand?
Yes. I am very, like, me personally, because I listen to so much music, and I feel like different fans have different definitions of the word stan. So, like, to me, I was talking to my friend the other day, when she was younger, she thought standing means every little thing about every member, every song,
Your Wikipedia, basically.
Solo. Yeah, you basically are a Wikipedia of knowledge, and you go and you have all their light sticks, and you get their like it was just insane, and I'm like, that's not what I thought it meant. And then I told her like what it is to me personally, it means that you listen to more than one or two or three of their songs. Like you listen to most of their.
Your background has to look like Sway, for example.
Yeah. Oh well, I mean, not mine doesn't look like that, but like it just means that you like their music and you know their names and you know their positions, and then that's as far as I usually go. And I-dle's really easy because I love their personality. It's easy to get into their stuff. Like I identify with their personalities much more than Mamamoo, but also Carla and I are two different people, so, and that's the beauty of it. Like you cater it to what you like.
Hell yeah. What about you, Sway?
How hard is it for me to stand?
Yeah, what are your requirements? Like everyone has different
visuals. That's it. I just need visuals. I'm kidding.
Okay, a simple man. All right. That's valid. That's valid too. That's very valid.
I mean, I don't really care about visuals, but yeah, I have to listen to more than
what are you saying? No, visuals are so important. I am the same. Yeah. I'm like, if I don't like the visuals, it's gonna be a hard sell to me.
Like it's.
But look, I'm all right. Yeah. Well, I have my own opinions about ITZY, but yeah.
I like 4 of their songs, and I want to stand them, but I haven't looked into them enough or
been interested to.
Yeah, I've been interested
because they passed the visual test, but not the music test.
4 of their songs have passed the music test.
For me,
and that's, yeah, that's valid.
Sorry, you speak.
Me speak. Okay, me speak. Okay, me or you?
You were going to say something.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that's valid. That's valid. That's just a good point because usually if I can't listen, if I don't like more than a handful of their songs, there's no interest. I have to be interested enough. I have to like those songs enough to continue, and that's with I-dle. Like every time I listened to a song, and I was like, next one, I still liked it, so that's what kept the process going. But I don't really have groups that keep my interest like that.
Well, I was going to talk about my issue with ITZY.
Right.
They are very memorable and attractive visually. Their personalities, I like them. They are so well marketed. Mm-hmm. But there's only a few songs I like, and it's not like enough for me.
Okay.
I also wanted to stand them, but I just couldn't get there. I couldn't. I was like, what's lacking here? But that's just my personal opinion. Don't come at me.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has different tastes. It's okay.
Like,
yes.
Dreamcatcher, me and Chris, when I'm like, he took me
on
a 4-hour journey.
Yeah. Yeah, because Dreamcatcher is so that's why when one of the comments that you were reading, somebody said that Dreamcatcher was one of the 3. I was really surprised because I don't run into a lot of insomnia around like at all. So I was surprised that Sway liked them too because they've been around for a while. So I
You know
kind of
that
took them through a whole roller coaster journey of years worth of stuff. Yeah.
sometimes we don't stand a group for the most simple, stupid reasons, right? And my reason for Dreamcatcher is there's so many. I'm lazy, and it's a lot to learn. Listen,
But that's fair.
the
That's
songs of I is
That's fair.
one of my favorite songs in K-pop. Na, 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 all I do, na, na,
fair.
na.
Yeah.
Amazing. Then we have Boca. Hold up. Na, 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 a big product. I was drunk the first time I listened to that, and I swear that it took me to the sky. And
Yeah.
but I still don't
Rap
stand
goes
them.
hard.
Why? Why I don't stand them? Like I love Dami, but what's going on? Like there's so many. It's like I'm too lazy.
I stand them, but I don't even know all their names yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say but that's fair. Like there are a lot of them. So and imagine standing multiple groups, and if they have like 8 each, that's 24 people you have to memorize the name of. Like
He threatened me with twice. Like he showed me twice, and there's like a million people. I was like, oh shit.
Same thing. Yeah, Luna. Look at Luna. There's 12 of them.
Luna. Look at NCT.
Forget that. I'm too lazy.
Yeah, exactly.
I-dle is a stretch. When they were 6, and I was like, all right, I guess I'm gonna have to do some effort here. For me, the ideal would be like 4.
So that's why you like Mamamoo and I mean
Mamamoo,
Blackpink.
like Blackpink. I have a problem with aespa because they don't sing live.
Coachella. Did you see their Coachella performance?
No.
Exactly. Okay, so watch that. Well,
Sorry,
because, okay, you should because I'm gonna say this real quick, because I feel like aespa gets, and I understand they're new, their stage presence and all there. I get it. Like again, they're super new for them, and they don't sing live, but they did at Coachella. They did really good. I think that people are giving them much more of a harder time than they deserve for being so new and so young. Like, give them a chance. Just slow down on the hate, like on the hate train, because sometimes it's just one person doesn't like it, and then a whole group of fans just jumps on the hate train, and
Right.
that puts a lot on them. But
Well,
no, I'm not saying they're the best in the world. I'm just saying like I feel like they'll prove themselves at one point.
Yeah, like I have also another personal thing. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like aespa members, they never smile. They're like so serious.
Really? I have any examples I could show you that they're smiling.
Like whenever I see content from them, I feel like they don't like me.
Maybe just personality.
Could be.
Because whenever I would watch Mamamoo, I feel like they don't like me.
Right, that's the thing. Like we are people, we're humans, and humans we are all built different, and we all like have different chemistry with other people. So you have like this hypothetical relationship, like with YouTubers, with famous people. Like I like their personality. I think I could get along with someone like that. Or if I met this person in real life, I would stay away because this person like looks like they would never look like someone like me, and that's how I feel with aespa. I don't know why. It's I swear I like I don't have any kind of hate when I feel like that about a certain group. I just stay away. Like I don't criticize. I don't say there's no point in hating. Why would I hate? They are very talented.
That's fair. Yeah. No. Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, you're good then. I was like, because there's people that just hate them for no reason. But no, getting along, that's a different story. You're right. Like, if we don't mesh, we don't mesh.
Right? So anyways, guys, let's finish here the live stream today. Thank you everyone in the audience. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching in the replay, thank you so much for watching too. I hope to see you live, commenting and spamming and throwing your drinks at us because we like that. How you like that?
I can't do it. I'll let you do it. She's
Anyways, thank you, Sway. Thank you, Chris, for being my amazing co-hosts today. Let's celebrate a lot tomorrow with I-dle. Let's hope we have a V-Live or something. Let's celebrate. Let's be happy. And thank you, everyone, for being here today. And see you next weekend. All right? See you next weekend. All of you, don't you dare not being here. Friendly threat at the end.
friendly.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.